Well, I'm guessing that should be live now. Hopefully. Hopefully live. Live and in charge. Live and in charge. Okay, yeah, well, audio is definitely working. Great! Woohoo! It's been a while since doing the Ginetta Junior Championship that I've been started 2-3 months ago now. So let's get straight in. I've been messing around today trying to fix a bunch of stuff, including the issue of I've just before I get into it, change the opponent aggression to 100 now, just to see how that works out. Probably terribly for myself, but we'll see. So yeah, this is real weather around the 15th of June 2020. Still the days being off by a year. Unfortunately, because I was an idiot setting it up and there's no way to change it mid-championship. But, yeah, messing around today trying to fix some stuff, like with the thingy not working properly, let me just go and turn this audio down in the game just a smidge. Don't know if that's too loud or not, but, having an issue with... These lads are really loud down below. Lads, can you just calm down there? Chill. Oh. Good thing there's ghosting, otherwise there would have been an accident there. Lads. They really are all going out. Okay. But no, I've been messing around trying to sort out some of the stuff, like the camera issue. That seems to be fixed with it not working properly all the time. And hopefully, I still haven't done much with the gear stick to actually try and fix it, with the whole issue of it going into 4th instead of 2nd sometimes. So we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Head out and do a practice session and try and get up to speed again. Seeing it's been a bit. There's
traffic on the exit, keep it tight.
I find Brand's Indy to be very interesting in this car because there's a lot of interchanging between left and right foot braking. Might need to change the anti-roll bars as well because I'll reset this to default. Messing around earlier, I definitely needed some anti-roll bar changes. So yeah, you gotta left foot brake down into here to really get the most out of it. Kinda just a little tap of the brakes going through here. This guy is gonna be in my way. Let's try and get around him now. Alright, let's try and send it. I'd be surprised if I win any of these races, to be honest now, but
the leader has just done a 58.6.
That's wrong with the AI we were doing earlier whenever I was messing around.
The leader has just done a 58.6. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 time is good.
I did a 58.6 earlier as my best time, so let's see what I can do now.
You're quickest overall.
Okay, a couple of tenths quicker.
Sector 3 time is fast.
See if I can try and perfect this first sector.
You're quickest overall. Your rear brakes are cold, be careful. Sector 3 time is quick.
Okay, that's not too bad. I feel like I'm running it a lot better. It's a lot smoother now. I wonder what changes I'd done in the previous rounds to my setup, because resetting the default actually seems to have made it a lot more stable than what I was experiencing first starting up today to try and iron out those camera kinks.
Sector 1 is 3.8, off the pace.
Would have been an off track, I think. Yeah, maybe not actually.
Tyres are cold, watch out. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
Ah, yes, I love a little thud.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Still wish this game provided better options for pit lane stuff that you didn't. I didn't like it wasn't automatically controlled. Because all you can do is because I've got manual pit stops on, but like it's just so compared to what you have to do in ACC. I just don't like how I can just blast it in there and it'll like just basically stop me there. It's whatever, I guess. I can't expect perfection. It's disappointing, very disappointing. But yeah, so we're 2 tenths up. We're a couple of tenths down in the first sector, so we've still got a bit to improve. I think that's like a tenth off what I was doing in the first sector earlier, which is where very slow. So I'm worrying generally about like T1 in the races, and especially with turning the AI up. But yeah, that last sector, I'm really blasting it around. My second sector, that's pretty much what I've been doing all day. That's pretty much what I do every single lap. So I think I've like reached my peak right now without like suddenly coming up with like a little change for my laps in sector 2 off a 16.075. So yeah, that's not too bad. I can probably knock it down then to a to what, like a 58.1 maybe. I mean, Brands is my favorite, but like this car is a bit tough to like drive around it because it's also high speed, and like going between like third and second so much is where I struggle most in braking, because that's what you're basically doing this entire lap. It is it's a tough one to maintain. So I'll be surprised if I can keep it for the 15 minutes of one of the 3 races in some form of like of fun, chill, skillful fashion. But I guess we'll see. Right, let's skip this now. Return to pit box and skip to end. What did they end up with? Like a 58.1 even with the skipping. That's not too bad. I mean, like it does get skipping sessions in this game, and any other game is a bit of a what do you call it? A dice roll for what you're going to get with AI times. So move on to qualifying then, and go with this. We can always change the anti-roll bars if I need to, but that felt surprisingly solid. So I do wonder what I changed elsewhere in setups when going through. Hey, Sertaj. I mean, streaming schedule seems to be usually like a Sunday at around this time, maybe a couple of hours later, 7 p.m. Irish time, until like 11 or so. Sundays, Saturdays seem to be the best time. I need to get into like a better actual schedule going around it, but definitely evening times tend to be when I do it for a few hours, from about 7 or 8 p.m. Irish time. Hope you're doing well, and hope you enjoy your sleep. Apologies, I don't have Nightbot hasn't popped up yet. Nightbot seems to be a bit slow, but yeah, I don't have chat inside the VR headset, so it's only ever between sessions. Okay, let's head on. Get out there. Go crazy.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Okay, Justin, we've got 30 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Let's see if we can get a good first lap in.
The leader's just done a 1:00.3.
That guy going off track didn't help.
The leader has just done a 59.7. The leader's just done a 59.5.
But there's an issue of second gear sometimes reading incorrectly as fourth.
59.3.
You love to see it.
Pole position.
Okay, just about capped it there.
You're outside track limits.
Oh,
there.
never mind then.
New fastest lap for Lopez, 59.3. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
This is such a slidey rear around here, I love it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can actually get some good laps in and get into the low 58s.
Sector 3 times okay.
Basically trying to switch to the left foot braking mid-corner here.
Your rear brakes are cold.
Lads, there's 4 yous. Come on, lads, move it on. This white car with the yellow X is always in my way. Oh god,
Sector
everybody's
1 is
slow.
0.5
Everybody's slow
off the
here.
pace.
Lads, come on, this isn't a race. Come on, race is in like an hour. Real time, I guess. Lads.
Alright, Justin, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
7/10 down on my sector. Right, well, how are we going to deal with this then? Can we try and get around the outside a little power
Your right
around?
sides are cold.
It's always that white car, so slow, so slow. I wonder which AI is driving it that they're always so slow. Seem like several seconds off the pace all the time.
Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Never hitting the apex in this corner, so that's a lot of time to be gained anyway. Let's go around the outside of this lad.
You're in pole. Your sector 2 time is quick. That was 58.8.
same old issue of it going down to bloody fourth, right. Well, let's just sit here at the edge a second. And, Right, so basically it seems to be it goes to fourth if I hit like just the top edge of the splitter on the THAA. So like if I hit the top metal part of the gap between 2 and 4, then it will go to 4. So that is where I need to change it, but we'll roll with it. Of course, if this had been like an online race or whatever, I would have done return to pit, so I wouldn't ruin other people's qualifying. But you know, seeing as it's AI, who cares, right? The AI are just rude anyway. And let's see if we can get back up the pace, especially with the tires being spun out.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Okay, Justin, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Sector 3 time is quick.
More than a car exiting the pits, Jim. Oh, lad, oh god, don't go wide, don't go wide! He's still here! Right, come on, Pink, pump it up and move it. I guess we're still in first, so... Ah!
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
So like there's 2 corners in this track where I basically heel and toe it and then switch to left foot braking mid-corner. It's a time to be sure. Oh, this guy's going to be slow through T1, isn't he? And I'm going to go wide. I was worried about like him just braking short. I really should have calibrated this goddamn THAA again.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 time is okay.
Did the AI just like coast through
okay,
here?
Just 5 minutes to go.
Things are so slow before even the braking point. Bit rude, bit cheeky, but we'll take it. How far are we down now? About a 10th down. Okay, we can probably make up for that. Oh, I love sliding the car through there. It feels so good.
Your Sector 2 time is quick. Your tyre temperatures are okay.
Kind of mess up that corner though.
Okay, Justin, you've used half your fuel.
Okay, new fastest lap. Very good, very good. with that mess up, it was a new fastest first sector, so I wonder how much faster I would have went if I'd messed up. Ah, so slow! We are likely to end up lapping a lot of AI in this race. So, that's going to be fun. Alright, I think I'm done with Quali. How far are we ahead anyway? 7/10. Why are the AI slower? What's the ambient? 22, track 38. I don't know now what the I don't know what the track was for the practice, but they're going so slow compared to that. Return a pit box. How very strange. Alright, let's skip to N and see how that goes. Okay, well, it didn't get much faster, so that's a big surprise. So yeah, well, I beat the first sector time by... I'm a tenth slower there anyway, so like, and... I did get faster in Sector 2, so I found an extra 10th there that I wanted, and then there was another 10th down in Sector 3, but, or even 2 tenths down in Sector 3, maybe. But I don't know, I just got so slow in them. Maybe it was just too many cars on track that they couldn't keep any sort of pace going. Very strange. Thank you, Sir Taj! Sorry for the delay, but, you know, as that's the thing. But Australia, I hope things are going well over in Australia. Love me some Australian people, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well and having a really good, well, Tuesday now, I guess, over there. Or, well, Monday night, Tuesday morning. Right.
That's pole. 15 minutes.
Okay, so if we're looking at, like, 58 lap times, so what? Like, 15 laps would be 30 seconds away from... If it was a flat 58, it'd be 30 seconds. We do 15 laps in about 14 minutes, 30 seconds. Quick maths. So that'd be 16 laps. So probably 16 laps anyway. Do I go the extra litre of fuel just to be safe? I might go the extra litre of fuel just to be safe. Go at 20 litres and... see, like, why is this setup description changed to Monza all of a sudden? Have I even taken these cars to Monza? Whatever. Okay, right, well. Whew. I guess let's go.
You're in pole. Okay, Justin, get ready. Go, go, go.
I think that's the best takeoff I've had in the Ginetta. Really worked out my clutch. Oh lord, he's coming up the inside.
Good start, keep it up.
Get good speed coming out of there though. The inside, give him the space, leave it the space. Understeering anyway, so I want to help leave some space. Like, I changed it to 100 AI aggression because I was curious to see, like, what difference that would make for races and that kind of thing. So, I guess we'll see if there's any further, like, lunges or anything. Whoa, I didn't mean to cut you off, my friend. I didn't mean to cut you off. Oh god, side by side down here, I don't like it. Right, let's brake a bit harder and swirl it. Okay, right, he got that. Let's try and get it back. Okay, now there's the turn in that I want. Yeah, I'm still so slow through here.
Nice move, mate.
Is this what we're going to get all the time now? It's just trading places back and forth. Things I'm so slow through, like T1.
just done a 1:00.6. The guy behind has just done a 1:00.4 seconds.
Try and take that in fourth now. We're so slow going up the hill in fourth now. We really need to drop to third. Let's try and leave more space this time. Maybe get a better exit. Off track, is it? Maybe. No, I think we're okay. Come up the inside though. No, we cut him off. He dropped in behind, I should say. We didn't really move that change line whenever he was coming up. Right, not so bad. You can see the vast difference in speed that I have now though. From one part of the track to the other. It's making it interesting, but we do seem to be pulling away now this lap, so with the time that we gained through that section and keeping it in third and not like lifting and coasting like the AI seemed to do, we just gained so much time. Sent out too wide. There we go. Oh my god, I was within the same postcode as the Apex for a change. That's nice. Send it.
You're in the lead. The gap to Lopez behind is now 0.9.
And let's set down a marker for fastest lap.
The guy behind has just done a 58.9.
Was that actually the line? Did we finally hit the line after all this trying and all that understeer through T1 while trying to maintain speed?
Your rear brakes are cold, mate.
I will say, if anyone like pops in on this and is wondering, okay, so I am running 100 AI, 100 difficulty, 100 aggression. I did say at the beginning now that I didn't want to so I'm planning to do more than the Ginetta if I don't get tired of offline races at some point. I want to mess around with a few different
10 minutes to go. Nice one, Justin.
multi-class stuff, especially with the real weather option in the game.
You've just done a 58.6.
There's just a lot I want to mess around with. So I want to keep the AI at 100 throughout, just to keep it even. So I could mess around and bump it up to I don't know, 110, might get them to nearer my pace right now, or but I guess this is a test of what 100 AI is in Automobilista 2 and see if we get any improvements, especially with the career modes supposedly coming in the next couple of years. So a lot of that stuff really. So I'm really hoping that my ModMic doesn't run out of sync today with and start getting a significant delay by the end of the stream like it had in the last set of courses stream. It seems to be fine on Automobilista, so
we're matching race pace.
Seems to be fine on Automobilista, but on a set of courses for some reason it dropped sync quite a bit by the end, so still trying to work out. There's been no real rhyme or reason why that's been happening. Getting a bit raggedy now, losing my touch.
The gap to Lopez behind is now 1.4.
Not a bad gap. Much better line.
Alright, Justin, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
I think this is probably as close to a perfect lap as I'm going to get.
That lap was a 58.5.
Say that, and I went faster earlier, so maybe not. Is that the white car with the yellow cross on the back that I was talking about being so slow? Designated absolute noob by the game's AI. It actually is. Like, the AI decide that there's going to be a Sunday driver out here or something? Amazing. I don't really notice that in any of the other races, like one just being so far off the pace, but consistently across like
lap of the race. That lap time was 58.5.
3 separate instances of running the practice session, he was like that, and now quali in the race too. Amazing.
Quickest at the moment. Okay, Justin, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That's 5 minutes remaining. P1, come on, bring it home.
Honestly, this has gone a lot smoother than I expected. I've got the pace to like slow up a half a second or so a lap now.
The gap to Lopez behind is now 3.6.
Yeah, maybe more like 3/10 a lap. I've got a good flow going, which is nice. Hopefully I can get the same flow going whenever I get my safety rating up in HTC to do the the license test for local motorsports.
Your last lap time was at 58.7.
Well, I said we were going to lap loads of cars. Maybe it'll be more a case if we lap that white guy a couple of times instead.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 times okay.
kind of disappointed the AI just dropped off compared to the practice sessions. I was hoping for like a close one where like one mistake would have like really opened the door, where it was like, you know, half a second in it throughout the entire race, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be that way. It's disappointing. It's not going to be my takeaway almost every time now, is I'm disappointed with the AI, and I mean, I guess you just have to look at my
Times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
the ModMic test last week, and having that AI smash me backwards into the pit lane and get me disqualified from a race at Monza, from a GT3 race at Monza. Oh, there we go, there's a mistake. It's okay, we'll drift out of it. Power down out of it, pretend we're in a rally car. I was also very confused earlier whenever I was doing practice offline, you know, doing that camera stuff, in-game camera stuff, and the bug that carried over from PCARS 2. For some reason my automatic clutch was turned on, and I was very confused about some of my shifts. It took me about like 20 laps to really figure out what was going on.
59.5.
Because like I was still hitting my clutch anyway, but there was a few times I was like, did I miss that? Why did that go through? And then I realized. Also had an issue where my like shifter wasn't being picked up as a controller for a bit, which was strange and annoying. And I worried about the wire and that being a bit damaged. Probably pick up a second one and start using this as like a gear or a handbrake for rally anyway.
One more lap, you're P1.
I think this is why we didn't even get the usual excitement, because I've figured out the starts in this car as well.
2 litres left.
So instead of me usually dropping down to like 4th off the start, because I always bogged it down, didn't happen. Didn't have all those overtakes to make. It makes it less exciting, so you know, I do apologise, but. Oh great, now my wheel has now slipped down between my knees. Good thing this is the last lap. Oh god. I'm literally driving with the wheel between the knees as we try and come up with this guy.
It's getting closer. The gap's now.
Can't even hit my clutch. Oh god. Alright, okay, let's see if we can just take the handle. It's in 3rd. Oh, wheel, why? I never buy a play seat. Never buy a play seat branded thing. They're terrible. Awful.
Well done, Justin. Great win. You deserved that today.
Right. Okay, let me try and get this wheel tightened a bit. Okay, I think that's tightened. Oh boy, that was awkward. Basically, I had to hold the base between my knees. Oh, dreadful. Alright, well, I guess seeing as we ace that, we don't almost 6 seconds, no point in doing the cooldown lap. It's got to that point now, but okay, so it was 3.5 seconds, so yeah, still close-ish, but not, you know, I still would have liked it to have been that with that one mistake I made, that there was the opportunity for the AI to come up like right behind me, so yeah, disappointing. So yeah, we got 30 points for that. I don't even know if Jose Lopez was the person behind me in the championship.
15 minutes. Pole position.
Yeah, it's kind of looking a bit hazy. I mean, what time is this? At 6 p.m. in June? I suppose the sun is getting a bit low. Just looks a bit more hazy. I suppose it's the medium cloud and the God rays and that coming through that's making it look like that. We all gotta go drift. Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you are doing well. Drifting is the way of life. Drifting is the way, right? Well, let's get straight into race 2 and see how the AI cope with this. It's a bit cooler on track. Maybe they'll speed up a bit. Hopefully. Still did like what, a 58.8 as one of the fastest laps, so still down from where they were before. Right, let's go.
Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. That's pole. Go.
Sliding change with the evening and the medium clouds really affects. Oh god, okay, right, they got me out around the outside in T1, so that's good. Finally, maybe the change in conditions will help a bit. Hooray, we actually have overtakes to do. Hooray! See if they're still slow through here. Yeah, very much so. I'm guessing that's one of like the main differences now between their practice and quality, well, even practice speed on this, is they just seem to slow down there more. The front runners, for some reason. Okay. P1's keeping a speed though, that's good.
Okay, Justin, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P3.
So we can take him around the outside of the final corner. There we go.
Awesome, well done.
Okay, this is good, this is good. It actually seems to be holding some sort of speed now, so hopefully it stays this way.
The leader has just done a 59.3, P2. That last lap was a 58.8.
Still 4 times faster though, which is... Whoa, whoa! Too much in the grass. I'm gonna take it slow. I don't want to. It feels like an easy overtake to do it here, so I don't want to do like all the time. So yes, I am now limiting myself to the AI. Wonderful.
We're quickest right now. You've just done a 59.0. The guy behind has just done a 59.0. Your lap time was at 59.2.
Try to see if I can get any speed going up off T1. Right, well, there we go. Lost our second spot again.
Come on, mate, defend your position.
Jim! I was busy battling for first. See, there we go.
The driver in front of us is Rampanelli.
See, we can actually get some, like, good wheel-to-wheel racing out of them. It's just this one particular section that if they were tidied up in, they'd be perfect in 100. Yeah. It's for my current speed. Then if I, like, turn them up 5, they're going to be just, like, blistering faster here and maybe similar to my speed there, so I'm just never going to catch them, so...
Use all the track, force him to find the gap. P3.
No perfect medium at all.
Rear brakes are cold.
I really hit the inside grass.
Your right tyres are cold. Pace is good in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace.
That would be because of me slowing up, just not take advantage of that spot. Not yet, anyway. Maybe towards the end of the race if I can't get anything interesting done elsewhere. Lad, come on, move it. So slow.
You're out of track limits there. Okay, Justin, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Tyre temperatures are good. Looks like that was outside track limits.
Yeah, I can't maintain the usual speed I've been getting through there without going off track, being right behind them.
Got plenty of fuel.
Okay, let's use that speed through here to get right back up with them. Yeah, that's it. You two fight each other, that'll help me as well.
Okay, mate, watch for a mistake. Your right side tyres are cold. Sector 1 time is good. We need to find a tent in Sector 2. Sector 3 time is fast.
Ah! Everybody's braking so slow for this damn slow car again. It's the same exact guy. Right, okay, this looks like it's going to give us a chance. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh boy. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's drop down a second. Oh my god. What a mess.
All right,
what a
Justin,
mess.
The next car is Lopez.
I should have slowed down a bit because I should have expected an accident, especially with this AI, but Jesus Christ! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh!
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Well, there we go, and I think we're going to have a DNF in
Your
this
suspension's going to need
championship.
sorting, you'll need to come in.
What a little slot for me to come into. This is like... can I get bonus points for actually getting it in here? Can I even get it out? Okay, I can't even, like, turn it.
Fire her back up, get back into the fray.
I think I'm going to have to use the curb to get me around a bit. Lovely, I can't even turn it. Right, hold on. Wonderful. Well, that was a good battle until we came a cropper off Yellow Cross Boy. See if we can spin it. No, we can't. We can't get enough power down at all. Right, it's okay. No, we'll get out. We'll get out and finish this race somehow. Oh my god, the engine I think is a bit fucked because it will not stop stalling on me. Even with a good use of the clutch. And now it won't restart at all. Well, there we go. We'll be like 3 laps down, but you know, maybe we can still fight. Oh my god, right, okay, right, this is a mess now! At least this doesn't make it interesting, right? There we go. Oh my god. Let's take it round this way. Let's take the long way into the pit line. There we go.
The guy ahead is name.
The guy ahead is name. Okay, great. I love name.
What's your speed?
I can't believe that. It's that white car again. Wonderful. Alright, let's go. Let's just see what we can do. We may as well finish it. I'm having fun with this one now, just for it being such an absolute fucking mess. Oh... I wonder if I did damage my suspension going into that, coming out of that fight, and then that caught me a cropper with like spinning coming out of the final turn. Then, oh wow. Well, hey, at least it adds an interesting story, right? Did he just like brake in the middle of the straight as well?
We're done. Go, go.
Oh my god. Okay, right. It stalled again. Wonderful. Let's just stall this all the time then. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that car just
There's
stopped
traffic
there.
behind. Take care rejoining. Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
If anything, I find that a lot more annoying than the physics issue of open wheel cars having tires touch sending and launching, especially with AI. That is frankly ridiculous.
Blue flag.
If you think I'm adhering to a blue flag, you've got another thing coming. At least now we can get some overtakes.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Cold tyres all around.
Got 3 laps then. Let's see how we are against like the midfield.
Your rear brakes are cold. Be careful.
Like, how did I get into that, like, slot perfectly? Just kept drifting it on in. Amazing. I want 50 points for that. That should be like a bonus.
Blue flag.
Should absolutely be a bonus. Between this and finishing race 1 with the wheel between my knees. I demand a bonus. It's probably going to rain tomorrow, so we're going to lose points with the third of these races. Will be another qualifying session. No, for that. Bit off track, tiny bit. Doesn't matter. Jim's going to tell me about it now in a
That might
second.
be outside track limits.
Yeah. Don't you worry, Jim. I know my track limits. Maybe it's all this dirt that was added in that hit along with maybe some suspension damage from smashing into P1 from him braking for P25 or however many cars are in this race. That white car again, though. I'm going to have to watch out for it in every other round for the rest of the season.
That lap was at 1:00.1 seconds. You're a second down in sectors 1 and 3. Sector 2 is 0.3, off the pace.
All I'll say is there's no way that that white car beats any, like, you know, it would be removed from the track for being absolutely dangerous driving around at that speed. Just didn't expect it to break like around here, it seems. Excuse me, flyboys, while I fly past. Try and get one of my lap positions back. At least maybe 2. Try and get the second one going down into T1.
Blue flag. Last lap.
Lad, you're so slow than I'm used to. It's my own fault now. A lot of time I should have broke a bit earlier, knowing that they're slow singers to the midfield. So that I'll take. I mean, the other one still is kind of my fault anyway, just because I didn't brake coming up to the, or like didn't heed enough distance for an already slow car. I mean, you still wouldn't have expected him to, like, oh, that almost felt like a brake check where he broke, so... Imagine that. The AI in a video game brake checking the leaders. Almost feels like he's trolling now in that white car. Is that a new Automobilista update? Is trolls added?
Blue flag.
This is the final lap, right? How long's left?
This is your last lap.
Okay. Right, I'll just let these guys go. Right, well...
Okay, it's over. Bloody awful result, mate.
Oh, Jim, no, I disagree. The fact that we got it into that slot, let's see if we can actually do it again. Probably couldn't even do it on purpose. I'll probably have to, like, slow down massively just to get it in there. Shame you couldn't move those, that little, like, barricade. Just so I could, like, have used it as an excuse to go into the pits and just, like, go on through, because at least then I could have, like, stayed on the lead lap instead of getting all that damage. All that damage. So I came around here and then, like, just spun it. And then, no, we got it in. Well, now we're fully parked. Did we just awesome power ourselves in here? At least I was able to make it in again. I think we've awesome powered ourselves in here. We're in tight. We could maybe get it out if I try for like half an hour, but I don't care enough. Right, so hold on. Who are we looking at now for being the problem here? Who is that person in like second last place? Invalid name! Is that why he's driving so slow? Is it because they weren't able to give it, because he's like 4 seconds off everybody else? 5 actually for his best lap time. That's why he said name. That's why Jim said name. Huh. So do we actually have? So like, what have they removed like an AI name from the game, and now my championship is messed up because we've got a slot that can't be filled by an AI driver that they can't, I assume, assign a profile to. So he doesn't run properly. He just runs with like a basic AI script, maybe. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I wasn't expecting that whenever I scroll down, but there we go. So that might explain why he's been designated as the local dunce, with me being a close second for how this all ended up. Oh wait, no, let's skip the cooldown lap. I forgot to skip the cooldown lap. Wonderful. Let's go. Let's get on to qualifying for the next thing. Alright, okay, so that was... Wait, that was round... Oh yeah, round 4, because it doesn't count. Yeah, race 2 of round 4. Yeah, okay. Judging by the way, I don't know if this can be seen easily on, like, on flat screen. I mean, seeing as I've got these arms still on my face, but, like, I guess behind the scoreboard, I guess it looks like my driver's having a hell of a time trying to get out of this Austin Powers spot. Is he actually going to do it? He's sitting in first, trying to get out that way. He's certainly wobbling it. He's certainly giving it a go. All right, fuck it. Let's just move on. Right. Okay. So I got no points for race 2. Right. There was no points for like fastest lap. Yeah. Okay. So I lost 19 points to Rampinelli. How are we looking for the championship? Right. Okay. We're still 36 points. I'm just listening to the sounds of the driver struggling between first and reverse to try and get out of this spot. Hold on, he's bouncing, he's moving, we're moving a bit more. Has he given up? Right, okay, so he's reversing back straight a tiny bit. Oh, no, wait, I think he's getting it, he's close. Now I want to kind of sit here and see if this driver can get out. I think he's got it like a good bit out now because he can reverse back a bit more. Oh, we're getting close. How is he going to deal with like trying to have to go back and out that gap? Oh wait, I think he's doing it. Oh, wow, AI's smarter than me. Well done. Oh god, is he actually going to try and drive onto the track now? All this damage. Still cars driving around as well. I wonder how much fuel that they have. No, I think he's very confused. I really don't think he knows what to do here. He's losing it. He's lost it. So excuse the gaze making noises. I'm moving up and down the scoreboard while I'm looking around here. Right, okay, well let's skip it now. I think he's beached there. Amazing. What a time for AI in general. And I cannot believe invalid name is a thing here. I wonder if I can I don't think I can change the amount of AI that is available. I wonder who they removed. Can I not scroll down this? Maybe if I get the thing up, probably have to like click as if it was a mouse. No, won't let me scroll down. Dear game, please. No, please, no scroll. I want to see invalid name, please. Please, let me see invalid name. No? Okay, fine, whatever. Let's move on. Let's change the race scale distance back to 100%. After accidentally changing that. There we go. What a time. What a time. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. Let's see if invalid name fucks us over yet again. Alright. So yeah, there we go. Invalid name there. White car, 15th place. Guess I'd have to recreate a new championship to get rid of that name. Invalid name. Rip to whoever had their name removed from the game then. Okay, so what are we looking at? Moist track, 17 ambient. This might be a bit tougher to get round, but we'll try. Oh god, there he is. There's invalid name himself. Unless there's another white one in the pack.
Pit exit looks clear. We've got 14 minutes to set a lap.
How moist is moist for a
Get some
track?
heat into these brakes.
I guess it rained overnight on this day then, seeing as there's just like a few puddles on the side of the track. Alright, come on, invalid boy. Gonna have to watch out for you now next time. Oh, I can hear a bit of rain in my right ear going over that, so there is a bit of dampness off track, so that'll probably dramatically cool my tyres if I go off there too much. We'll see how it is for the race. I forget what time I set the race at for this day after qualifying.
Just done a 59.0. The leader's just done a 58.6.
Okay, so they do seem to be going faster this time. Can hear a bit of slush in the mud whenever I cut the track a bit at that apex. Way too wide there.
The leader's just done a 58.5. P10. The guy behind has just done a 59.5.
Oh my god, I can't get the braking done at all here.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
I'm not surprised.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Maybe I won't be able to get into a 58 this time around.
P20. Sector 3 times okay. Your rear brakes are cold, mate. Your right tyres are cold.
I think this should be a 58 now.
Pole position.
There we go.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Locked it together and everything. Was that my fastest lap yet so far? Yeah, 58.2, and they were doing 58.4, so I guess these conditions are like conducive to being a bit faster anyway. Still my fastest first sector, not my fastest second. So-so in the third sector, but yeah, okay, I guess that'll do. We'll try and get straight onto this race. And is Invalid Name still like... Is he doing like a 105 still?
Okay, Justin, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Invalid Name, yeah, is absolutely doing a 105. So, yeah. I guess we have to deal with this guy for the rest of the championship unless I can go into the files and change... delete a driver or something from the, if the championship file is saved locally, which I'm guessing it is, but that would have been the thing. Maybe I could have like got into the file and changed the dates for the real weather stuff to actually match 2021 instead of 2020 like I wanted, but it is what it is. We'll take pole, go on to this next race, the third race. Final one at Brands Hatch Indy now before we move on. Maybe we'll have a look at some online stuff, or at least some online practice sessions, just to see if I can get some speed going versus real people.
15 minutes. You're in pole.
Hopefully I'm in first by the time we get through to to invalid name, so that I can hopefully blast by him before he breaks in the straight again, just because he doesn't have a proper AI pathing file, because he doesn't have a fucking name.
Be ready. 15 minutes. Go!
Oh boy. Too much clutch and then too little clutch. Oh, we got a big puddle going across the track here now. Oh, didn't even realise the guy was outside. I was too busy looking at the puddle. Bit of a river going, so. Weather seemed to be interesting that day at Brands.
Alright, Justin, decent start. We can build something from here. P2.
Right, hold on, this wheel's slipping again. Ugh. If I tighten it any tighter, I'm worried it's actually going to snap through. Right, hopefully that is that sort of... I am getting tired of these wheels. I really, again, I specifically say never, ever, ever go for the play seat. It is terrible. Maybe I can upgrade at some point. Maybe either later on this year or next year and get a much better rig setup, because this is painful. Because like I'm gonna have to like start drilling holes, but because like I end up like, because of my posture and leg issues, and I end up like changing the distance between stuff on my rig quite a bit, just for whatever's comfortable, and that makes it a bit more difficult with like drilling a hole, because like it's never going to be one singular setup is gonna like suit me down to the ground forever. Sure, this fucking much more dodgy right knee. What can I say? I can't do a Jimmer like what Jimmer did whenever his wheel came off mid-race, and he still took it home on iRacing the other week. Was that this week? I don't know. It's been a bit.
The leader has just done a 59.4. The guy behind has just done a 59.6. P2, fastest lap. The guy behind has just done a 59.4.
Along the inside. This he backed off. I don't quite have the speed to get the cutback that I want.
That lap time was 59.7. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Instead of just easily taking the AI up the inside, or even the outside there, I want to try and do something interesting. A bit more racy, but
Okay, Justin, don't let this guy distract you.
maybe if I switch the first there it would work. Just worry about getting bogged down again or hitting the limiter.
10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. The guy behind has just done a 59.4. That's a new fastest lap for Koshkin, 59.2. Okay, Justin, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Yeah, I lost way too much speed going on at first there, so I can't even do that. Right.
That was a 59.8.
Oh, there we go. There's all that understeer. Alright, it's a bit of an unsafe redrawing, but we know it's the AI. I don't necessarily care all that much. Alright, let's see what we can do here and actually get back through a few places by setting some qualifying laps and doing it proper lines rather than trying to mitigate ourselves in the third sector just for this AI. It would help if I actually switched down to second here. I'm losing it. Got myself on settle now. Gonna blame invalid lap time, invalid name, whatever his name is.
Fastest lap for Rampanelli, 59.2. This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating. 6th place. The gap to Ezekiel ahead is now 0.4.
Jim, I know it's not good enough. You don't need to tell me.
Okay, Justin, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Oh, I see invalid up ahead on the start-finish straight.
Sweet pass, mate. E5. Your rear brakes are cold.
There's an unexpected lock-up on the braking.
gap to Ezekiel behind is now 0.8.
We will probably hit invalid name now in the next lap, so... Scary times are ahead. Especially with 4 cars in front now.
Your lap time was 58.7. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 59.1.
Oh god, it's going to be the same exact spot as last time, right? Let's see how bad this goes. Oh god. Oh lord, see, look at this weird break. Oh my god, look at this. It's, that's the difference that some AI pathing makes.
Now 0.2.
Who's in first?
Say again. Okay, Justin, the next car
Who's in first place?
Didn't understand that.
Oh, okay, fine, never mind. It's who's in P1, doesn't have to ask. Who's in P1?
Norbury. Okay, stay with him.
Can't believe we're back to 6th after all that, all because the front 5 here losing so much time with invalid being around. But it's still a lot usually
That's
means
half
AI's
fuel.
gone for the
You've
pits.
used half your fuel. Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
I've got a bit of a run, but I don't trust myself into T1, so... How long's left?
4 minutes remain in P6.
Is he coming around the outside? Oh my god, we're down to 7th. Try and actually send it up the outside now this time.
Well done, Justin. Great move. Keep it up.
Alright, we can try and rescue a podium out of this. Seems to be worried for how invalid names slow they're going to be on like
59.7.
more technical tracks. Oh my god. Oh boy, I really messed up the braking there. That switching to left foot braking halfway through is messing me up now. I've lost my form for that. How long's
Just
left?
2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute left.
Got himself bound up on the curb, so... Funny as well, seeing as that's boundy. We love a good dive bomb here.
Well done, fella.
We love a good dive bomb.
P3.
That's it. You two fight each other and slow each other up here. Maybe I'll actually get a chance to gain at least another spot in this final corner.
Nice pass.
Oh, hey! Final 2 places for the lead using that advantage that I have over the guy there. Hooray! Should be the end, right?
Perfect drive. Absolutely flawless.
I don't know about that, Jim. But, tap. I mean, we got it done in the end. We only passed invalid once, so I'm surprised at that. I suppose what he's losing 7 seconds a lap, that would take 8-9 laps. Yeah, we're about 2 laps short of being able to lap him again, so. If that had been a 20-minute race, then we would have lapped him a second time. There he is up ahead, being slow as ever, good old invalid. Right, hold on till I park it at my new favourite spot in Brands now after today. Perfect, there we go. Yeah, that's it. You lads all go on and finish your next lap for no reason whatsoever. Okay, right, so took the easy way out at the end after all his mistakes, but you know, seeing as the AI going so slow anyway, may as well take it. At least it was a bit of a fight there in the end. Lopez only got, didn't seem to get, he only got 10 points, I think. So, yeah, good extension to that lead. Whatever. Hopefully, whenever we get onto like a GT championship, that'll be much more interesting in terms of on-track action, especially if I go for like a Porsche, seeing as the Porsche is so slow in straight line speed, on especially if I add in like Bathurst and all that to it. So, am I not able to use my controller to check what is next on this? It doesn't look like it. Right, well, that's great. You love to see it. Check what's in the multiplayer now, just see if there's anything interesting. See if anything's interesting in practice. Any Formula Ultimate Gen 2. Right, they're in a race. G55 Cup is going around the Nordschleife right now. It's all in the race. I can't just search by session then. Okay, so that's locked. Okay, Alami, multi-class, Imola Historic. Multi-class at Spa. It's in practice with 3 cars right now. Fun race. Monza's in qualifying for Formula Ultimate, but it's only got 3 slots, so I'm guessing that it's just like buddies on there. Formula Ultimate at the Azure Circuit, is that Gen 2 or Gen... Yes, Gen 2. I don't really want to go round... Alright, hold on, let's refresh again. Maybe something will pop up that I can pop into that will have something interesting going on in practice or quali. Another reason why I want to get into like league stuff in HTC is just to have that like decent flow of races that I can get in and around on. Yeah, so someone's doing a GT World Challenge thing at Brands, so I guess they watched the GT Challenge this weekend at Brands to do that. What's going on in the multi-class race here? What is GT1 and GTE? Tempted. 90 minutes remaining in practice. Sure. I mean, we'll go and have a look. There's a VAC ban thing in this one. Oh yeah, I'll take a GTE. What have we got for GTEs here? Do I want the Chevy? Do I want the BMW? Or do I want the Porsche? Go with the Porsche. Let's see what livery we can get. Sure, we'll go for the one with the purple. I'm a simple man. I see purple, I pick. You can see what the starting time is. Race format. Service restricts the vehicle class of GT1. Sure, let's hop in and just see what lap times we can do. I need to improve at Spa anyway. Like I've been in ACC now. I've been trying to get my lap times down. I'm doing like 220s now. I want to get into the 219s. I want to get into the teens. I need to get into the teens. I'm just really struggling through Radeon with getting the perfect line coming off the inside curb on the left before actually going up through Radeon. I'm struggling in getting that thing going. Car sounds beefy as fuck. Oh, hello there. I'll let you go on.
Take 6 clear, push. You've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
So much turning on this, it is insane. I am not used to it at all. I'm like breaking down to my GT3 speeds from ACC, so it's just that extra turning's really messing with my head.
The leader has just done a 39.29.
All this turning, I should be able to take this flat right. Oh, absolutely. It's like a dream through there. Worried about Radeon. These cars handle so well. It's insane the amount of grip you have. You barely even need to try to get up through Radeon. Compared to the aero drop on the GT3s and ACC. Still turning in way too early there.
Just done a 217.81. You're last.
So about a second off, okay. Well, I had an invalid lap, Jim, what do you expect? Not too far out wide, hitting that sausage curb whenever I really don't want to. There we go, much better line.
The leader's just done a 216.20.
I don't think I would have done a 216 there. Would have been the perfect deal at 217. It was a 221.
Sector 3 is 2.5 off the pace.
It's not bad considering the spin, I guess.
Sector 1 time's okay. Your brake temps look good. Air temperature's increasing. It's now 22 Celsius. quickest overall. Sector 3 time is fast.
Did everybody else leave then? I saw some people leave, so I'm guessing everybody else if I'm quickest overall.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Seeing right front locking into Bruxelles.
So that doesn't count as an off track, so you can really use like all of that outside curb. Broke way too late.
We think you might have gone outside of track limits there. You're locking your right front going into the chicane.
Right. So how am I in regards to this then? I'm 4/10 up on the only other GTE that has done a lap. Yeah, so we did have a few people that left. It was a 2:16 that guy did in front right that took the lead in the class, so about a second off that. Where's my... Why is my... okay, I don't want my driver driving out, thank you. So what are we looking at here versus Matt, I guess, is our only other former reference. 3/10 up in the second sector, pretty similar first sector, and last sector's pretty similar as well, so we gain everything in that second sector, which I'm guessing is probably my lines through all the stuff before No Name. Probably. So I actually nailed them for once. Right, what have we got for setups then? There's no way are we using 10 litres a lap of fuel in this thing, right? Surely. What is this, Le Mans? We'll go with a full tank. Gonna risk dropping rear downforce 1. How am I feeling about turning in? Turns in a good bit. I don't really feel I need to change the anti-roll bars too much. Do I need to stiffen the rear though for coming on throttle? Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna turn the brake bias up 2 ticks to 59. We'll see how that goes with this. Have I got... While I'm here, have I got a... Okay, so I can look at fuel used here, so I'll have a look at that per lap and see how that goes. Actually, hold on. I'm trying to pit box. Edit setup. Advance, please. Thank you. There'll be ABS in this thing, but let's drop the traction control. I could probably do with changing the engine braking just for how it, once I'm off throttle, how it powers down so quickly, because that is another reason that's kind of fucking me up through some of the turns versus what I'm used to now at the moment with GT3s, but...
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Right front into Lake Coombe. Air temps rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
Off track. No, okay. Use a lot more of that curve than ACC then. Oh.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Just missed out on the 2:16. Last lap time?
No, I didn't catch that.
Last lap time.
That lap was a 2:17.15. Brake temperatures look good. Sector 1 time is good. You're locking your right front into Lake Hoop. You're locking your right front going into Bruxelles. Sector 2 time is okay. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3.
Last lap time?
Your last lap time was at 2:17.13.
So close, so close. I should have had the 2:16 there. Too much in the grass. Yeah.
Okay, Justin, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, no, we are using a lot of fuel per lap, so that's fun. Right, what are we looking at then? Yeah, well, I've drastically improved my first sector time. Yeah, if I had that final sector, it would have been a 2:16, right? Well, let's go and see if there's any other servers that are actually like doing anything and near full, seeing as everybody seemed to have left that server. And if not, then I guess I'll call it a day there. Disappointingly. Right, what have we got? Multi-class brands, GT4s at Interlagos. Almost tempted. GTEs at Estoril. From Ultimate Gen 2, that's in a race though. Super VS at Watkins Glen. I need to like actually practice Watkins Glen for a bit. I've not driven around there much. Oh, right, okay, so they've moved on to Monza. I could have done that, but it doesn't look like it, right? GT4's Interlagos, maybe? See how it's looking. What GT4 do I want, though? We'll go with the Ginetta. We'll go with the Ginetta. We started off with the Ginettas today. We'll finish off with the Ginettas. See how I handle the GT4 version. Have they actually started the race? Looks like they started the race. Boo! because I just missed out. Ba-da-dum-dum, da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, da-da-bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-bum. Yeah, just missed out. Right, that's cockpit. The race hasn't even started yet. Like, just let me in, like, you know? Come on. Must have just missed out by a couple of seconds. But had I just went with the basic car that it gave me, I probably would have got in just in time. Disappointing. Disappointing. Seeing as that seems to be like the only server that was going. Maybe I can get another stream in now before I head off to London on Friday, and I'm off for a week. Do we try the what is in the? Is it full brands as well, or is it? It is full brand. No, this is Interlagos. What is it? Is it full brands? It is full brands. Right. What have we got? We got GT3s and GT4s in this. Right. Well, I guess let's see what times people are doing. Gonna come in here and absolutely wreck a race, probably, unfortunately, so hopefully not. I should have checked how much time was left on the qualifying clock. Ba-dum ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum ba-da-da-dum. Should have enough time to get in like a few laps. Okay, we'll leave the anti-roll bars as they are. Let me just go and change quickly the traction control. Okay, no, the traction control has already been changed. Right, okay. What times are we looking at people doing? 125s, okay.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Alright, Justin, we've got 7 minutes to get the job done. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them.
Let's go up the inside. I don't want to... Oh, no, sorry, mate. I need some fucking virtual mirrors in this thing. He goes. Have they got thing turned off in this lobby, maybe? Oh wait, yeah, I forgot we weren't doing indie anymore. Oh my god, I'm so used to doing indie all fucking day now. I forgot we weren't doing indie. That is my bad. All right, let's. I think we should be safe for a rejoin, right? Wonderful. You're used to taking the indie lines all day. That your muscle memory just immediately just takes you up that way. Oh boy. Ah. I mean, it looked like he was going back towards the racing line there, so I went outside thinking he'd go towards the racing line from the way he was rejoining. But, because it did look like he was going back towards the racing line to me, right? Oh god, this is a start, right? Can I not get back into drive? Okay, great. Wonderful, let's see if we can actually get a lap in and not wreck anyone. I need...
There's traffic behind, take care.
I got the braking so...
Justin. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So people do go, so we can't just go then. Oh my god. I can't take the lines that I usually like. Let these lads all by then. Oh! Oh my god, I am a mess right now. Why? I suddenly look like the most amateur fucking bastard of all time! Maybe I don't want to do this race in case I ruin everything for everyone. Oh my god, this is awful. Can I actually get a lap in? That's the real question.
126.71.
Third time's a charm. Oh my god, this is actually awful. Maybe I shouldn't have done bloody GT or Ginetta Juniors all day at thingy. Amateur hour for me. You'll love to see it. Following this guy out. If I can get a lap in and I'm really slow, I don't think I'll do the race because I don't want to wreck anyone else's stuff if there's ghosting doesn't carry over. This guy didn't ghost in front of me, right? So maybe there isn't ghosting. So that's what scares me now. I'm confused. I'm dazed. I've spun too many times. I'm confused over it not being Indy. Or my general mind not finding it being Indy.
Tenth position. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Maybe it's only the GT4s that ghost.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
We've got enough time to get one good lap in.
P8. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Sector 1 is quick.
Alright, well, we're 4/10 off first place then. Yeah, a bit of a sloppy second sector. Decent final sector. First sector could be faster, yeah. Okay. Return to pit box. What are we looking for session settings? 13 laps.
Air temps falling. It's now 14 Celsius.
Well, you know, I'm not going to ruin people's races. I need to get more practice in because that was fucking awful at the start. What I'm going to do now, actually, before I go, is I'm going to see now if I can actually change in the McLaren. My main problem is when trying to go with the whole immersion thing of not using any HUDs or any of that, and like not wanting to use any virtual mirrors. I still have not been able to like change the virtual mirror. So we were in the McLaren GT3, right? Let's just take that out to Imola for a second. So I think I need to turn the ABS up a bit on brands because that is like really locking up. Even like just again like the difference, like you know, the GTs were different anyway, but like the GT3s here versus the ACC.
That's the end of the session. P1
are very different. So that will be. Let's drive out a second. Speed in the pit lane because who cares? I missed my middle, the camera mount. Alright, let's shove it in neutral a second. Right, okay, so options. Virtual reality. Yeah, that's the center mirror, so... Right, see, the worst thing is now, so I'm... Is this even changing anything at all? Like, the fact that I can, like, lean out and it changes the perspective as well, but only at a certain angle is annoying. Maybe if I, like... back out. No, it really doesn't seem to have changed anything at all. Compared to what you get in ACC, like these mirrors look fucking dreadful, so... And the fact that I have to use gaze to look at the bloody option, that it doesn't work with like a left and right. I need to bring my mouse over to really mess around with it. Right, well, let's just turn this back to 0 for now, and I'll try and mess around with that more off stream and see if I can actually figure... maybe someone's got a good video up of how that works. Right, what? Instead of leaving it with me pussing out of a race just because I was doing so bad and because I'm worried about the mirrors, let's... do like a fast lap or two around Imola. Forget that I can't cut that as much now as the ACC as well. At least I was fast in that lobby-ish, you know, if I just had the fucking confidence, and again, like, Just because I'm doing the whole VR immersion thing doesn't mean I want to ruin people's races. It was different now with the Formula Ultimate stuff, but the GT3s, I really do not like the mirrors in VR in Automobilista. So I'm doing like a 143, pretty much a 143 flat now in ACC at the moment, so let's see what I can do in this. Right. Yeah. Oh. The ABS needs to be turned way up in this thing. It is so much more difficult to brake in this versus what you have in ACC as well. Add 2 ticks of ABS and traction controls felt fine. I wonder what the brake pressure setting is on ACC as well. Trying to do one fast lap. Like, I get you need to do more threshold braking with this, but like it locks up so early on compared to what I'm used to. And again, that whole muscle memory thing, similar to what I'm dealing with in with Brands, and expecting it to be Indy again after racing however many laps around Indy today, both on stream and off. Can't do my trail braking the same way there at all either. The car feels so much more rubbery going over the bumps here as well compared to... The bottom line is the line here, right? Yeah. So much locking up still. About 3 seconds faster, 3.5 seconds faster going through here than I usually am at this point in ACC, so, again, you know, different BOPs and all that. Be in the 130s? No, because we have to go on down, don't we? Yeah, so that's why the different time would be. An idiot. Got an extra 3 seconds, like, down this way, so that's like a 145. Let's see if I can actually beat that. That sort of locking up, I won't. Tell you what, these GT3 cars are so hard on the brakes on here. Like, they're so bad. It's as if you're like using like the it almost feels like the 4 brakes, the exhibition brakes in ACC. They're that bad compared to what I'm used to. Lovely steering angle though. Let's go for a bash. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we've got a few more things with the Ginetta done. I'm going to focus on my online stuff with ACC just because I feel that's a better package, and definitely with the GT3s, the mirrors really help with like going with that whole immersive thing of the lack of a hood and that. So I need to look up and see if anyone else has like a guide for the VR mirrors on YouTube and video, so I can see if it actually makes changes. Because that is very disappointing now. That I wish the menus properly worked with controllers instead of having to like use gaze. It's really annoying having to use the gaze function. Even turning that off doesn't make a difference with the controller for me in those sections of the menu. So ACC is so good for, or Automobilista 2 is so good for different things, but still so frustrating in different spots. Right, I'm off. Time to enjoy the rest of my bank holiday Monday. Maybe go for a nap after a shower, I don't know. I'm tired. And if I'm back before London,